What else do we have in sport this week? It's mainly footy, isn't it? Oh, we'll say hail that Australia managing to fight off the might of Bangladesh to win the second test, beating one of the major cricket nations.
When was the Soccer World Cup against Thailand? That was last Tuesday.
Yeah, the soccer's been Australia's soccer. Is it in crisis? And Boston hot blue. As popular as Essendon on peptides, something like that. Yeah. That's probably enough, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh shit! I've written on it.
Oh, just you show up there. You won't better see.
Yeah. So we're gathered here at the home of football, at the parade, in the Cooper's box, the magnificent sponsors of the club. Note that Jeff Wilson and Adam Pearce, where we are doing tonight's show, and there is a reason. We hail the 2017 Magarey medalist, Nord's 12th Magarey medalist and its individual Magarey medalist and its proud history, and following on wearing that magnificent number 8, joining Aishi as a medalist in the famous number. But the breaking news today has emerged. Mitch has picked up acting work for the future. We understand that Mitch is going to star in the next series of Batting Above Your Weight. Well played, Mitch, and seriously, Tamika, geez, Mitch, to say Mitch has done well in the draft in that regard is an understatement. And in all seriousness, congratulations to Mitch and his family. Chris, his parents, Chris and Tracy. We understand last night there was no need for power at Athelston. The grin from Chris Grigg from ear to ear powered the whole suburb for the night. So GWS, they've been given every possible advantage in the world by the AFL. They have got all the best bunch of kids. Guess what? They don't run the other way. They're used to dominating junior footy. Oh, I can't be bothered running back there. Brett Deludio. The ghost of being taken to the cleaners by Nick Digan continued. Friday night, Richmond. Look, you can argue they're the success story of the years. They've got me buggered. I had them finishing 16th. I readily admit that. I think they're playing, Trent Cotchin. He turned up. First final he's ever turned up in. They were fantastic. I thought that their bottom 6 compared to Geelong's bottom 6, I thought that'd be the difference. It was the other way around. Dustin Martin was sensational. And Dangerfield looked like in that last quarter, he let his mind get too carried away and was just trying too hard. We saw him do that a little bit occasionally at Adelaide. He's been unbelievable. He has been the best player in the comp the last 2 years, but geez, Martin's well and truly closed. He's won the MVP last night. He's well and truly got claims to taking over the throne at the moment. It's a big test for Dangerfield this week. Also, on to Saturday. It wasn't a game, it was a shame in terms of Sydney and Essendon. I think Essendon might as well have got back on the peptides from about halfway through the second quarter to try and get back in it. For only 41,000 there by the Power too. It was a bit disappointing, the crowd, a little bit disappointing. I know it's show where, and that has always traditionally affected finals crowds in South Australia. So in that way, but the Crows to have sold out against GWS, as we know, probably were lucky to crack triple figures as supporters there. 52,000 on a Thursday night was quite incredible. They've got a lot of good youth coming through though. I'm a big fan. While picking Marshall, you can say, was wrong for that game, I think it was a gutsy move by Hinkley, and I think he'll be rewarded for that for the future. I reckon there's a lot to work with him in the future. Whether you like it or not, Selwood, Shuey, they get down low. And all the criticism of Selwood's so stupid because all the clubs use videos of him trying to teach their players to get down low. Shuey's not as good at it as that, but where was the thought by Polak? I've got all other Port players, let's play this last 30 seconds smart. They played it dumb. It was a correct decision. And now here is my absolute bake of the week. I cannot believe the stupidity by so many players and the media, their lack of knowledge and understanding of the interpretation of the rule. Luke Shuey's is a free kick 101 times out of 100. It has been insane. people not understanding the interpretation, and I am a maggot, remember, is if the player causes the high contact by ducking, lifting, etc., in that way, shrugging the shoulder, then it's play on. This case, it's not. It was, let's be honest, TK, we both played footy for Adelaide Uni, not overly known for its physicality, and that tackle by Polak, it was a tackle that a lot of very soft Adelaide University Div 7 reserves players would have been very proud of, with a hand out there. Sorry. On other sport, Australia in the cricket, they overcame the might and the strength of that superpower of world cricket in Bangladesh. In the second test at Chittagong, the ground's still in awe of Dizzy Gillespie's 201 not out. There, Diz. So Australia collect their record there. Look, at least it's something, but it still also emphasises Luke Reynolds' spot on lack of warm-up games. And it's a joke in world cricket. It's a real worry. Nathan Gary Lyon, 13 wickets in the game, 22 wickets in the two test series. Quite incredible. And it was quite amusing how many players he beat with the arm ball where they kept playing for spin. He bowled smart. And look, whatever anyone's ever thought, and all the spinners having to follow in the footsteps of the great Shane Keith Warne, and we've gone through, you know, spin bowlers like hot dinners. He's now gone past Jason Gillespie, gone past the magic figure of 259 test wickets to go past the Diz. You know, he knows he can end up his career. He may end up close between 400 and 500 wickets in the end. So, look, full credit to Nathan. Discovered by Darren Berry, working at Adelaide Oval as a groundsman, having a bowl in the nets. Quite incredible how he was discovered in that regard. He's a huge success story of cricket the last few years in a lot of ways. Crow's fantastic. Brodie Smith's a huge out though, so who knows how that'll affect him. You know, his unique ability to kick over the line, so crucial. But, you know, they covered Sloane. I think all of us thought they were going to struggle without covering Sloane. So, in that way, but, geez, it's set up for an absolute Bobby Dazzler against Sydney here. In all likelihood, Sydney, next Friday night. And if it's not, it's v Dangerfield. So it's set up for either way, huge prelim final. I am so frustrated that players and clubs don't cover the rules of the game. They'll practice for 10 hours on a bloody ruck throw in for me trying to tap it down your throat, which will work as often as Adam and Eve share an apple. Yet they're not educated in making sure the players fully understand and implement the rules and interpretation of the game is incompetent. It got uncovered with Paul Seedsman last year. Paul Seedsman gave away a 50 against Hawthorn, and a certain person, who may be speaking at the moment, made a big song and dance on the radio about it. Subsequently, Don Pike, then at training, asked Paul Seedsman did he understand the rule. And he actually admitted no, he didn't. And the players then actually got lectured about the rule and did an exam on that part of the rules. Now, that was only covered by someone carrying on like a pork chop in the media. Well, it's incompetent that the players don't understand and clubs don't understand the rules. Now, the one rule last Friday, Saturday night, the stupidity with Paddy Ryder, this ruck crap that you've got to put your hand up under 10s, I want to go to the toilet garbage. It was incompetent by Corey De Boy not to turn around, Curtis De Boy, to turn around and see Ryder there. That's just shocking umpiring. But get rid of the bloody rule. If the third man comes up, we'll penalise it then. But you shouldn't have to be ruddy indicating. It's stupid. It's pathetic. It needs to go. And, as I said, learn the bloody rules. Rulebook, over and out.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.